Now, Good Times Entertainment brings you Where He Walked, the virtual Bible experience that takes you on an interactive journey through the Holy Land. Where He Walked is an educational CD-ROM that will let you and your family explore all the important places and events in the life of Christ. Our exclusive technology lets you navigate images in 360 degrees and zoom in on specific sites, while our powerful search engine gives you the ability to cross-link words and phrases of the Bible to the actual Holy Land location. With this electronic version of the New Testament, you can follow the life of Christ from His birth through the resurrection. Where He Walked, it's the closest thing to being there without leaving the comfort of your own home. Where He Walked, the interactive CD-ROM, only from Good Times Entertainment. Available wherever computer software is sold.
Hi, I'm Hal Lindsey. It's been my privilege to study prophecy for the last 46 years. And in those years, I never dreamed I would see the things that we're seeing today in the world. Not only do we see all of the predicted signs coming together into the exact scenario God said they would, but we see things focused on the Middle East as God said they would, a very unlikely thing in history. Just observe the phenomenon of a people scattered throughout the whole world for over 2,000 years and then brought miraculously back to their ancient homeland and made a nation. And as predicted, all the surrounding nations, which are now Muslim, have turned on them, and it's brought the focus of the entire world on that area. Not only that, but as Jesus predicted, we see increasing in frequency and intensity, religious deception, wars and rumors of wars, ethnic wars, nation rising against nation. We see empire against empire, international revolution. We see an increase in earthquakes, plagues, famines, global weather pattern changes. All of these things are fitting into the precise pattern God said they would just shortly before the return of Christ. Now, prophetic scholars disagree on some of the details of how all of this will unfold during that final 7 years before Jesus Christ actually comes back to the earth. But we all agree on the main points, and that's why I'm recommending the movie Megiddo, because it reaches out to the world and makes the whole world aware of the fact that we are indeed living in the time when all of these things are being fulfilled, and that the return of Jesus Christ to this planet is very, very soon. As it shows, the Antichrist is somewhere alive and well on this earth right now. The things that were going to set up the final events of the world are now taking place right before our eyes. So I hope you'll enjoy this video, Megiddo, because it will make you aware of the fact that we're very, very near the return of Jesus Christ.
For almost 30 years, I have longed to take the great prophetic words of the Bible and bring them to life on the silver screen. With Megiddo, that dream has come to pass. Now, Megiddo was never intended to be a point-by-point illustration of all of Bible prophecy, but it does highlight some of the more important prophecies relevant to our everyday life. For example, in Matthew chapter 24, Jesus Christ speaks of a time not very different from what we are living in today. For nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. There shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in divers places. The Bible tells us, though, that these events will be overshadowed by the arrival of a world leader, much like that of Stone Alexander in our film. Sometimes referred to as the Antichrist or the Beast, he will be empowered by Satan himself to deceive the nations. Like the great battle scene at the end of Megiddo, the activities of the Antichrist culminate in what many refer to as the final battle of Armageddon. Revelation 16:16 declares, "And he gathered them together into a place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon." Thankfully, the outcome of this great battle is already known. For the Bible declares in Revelation 19, "And I saw heaven opened, and behold, a white horse, and on his thigh a name was written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords. And I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him who sat upon the horse. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet. These both were cast alive into a lake of fire, burning with brimstone." Jesus Christ returns, and yes, he is victorious.